Before diving in, here is what we'll cover. Centralizing client requests with a scheduling tool. Setting filters to manage and prioritize inbound requests. So let's get started. When clients start coming to you on their own, it's a clear sign that your content strategy is working. This section will help you manage this inbound request efficiently. Centralizing client requests. To centralize client requests, I invite people to book a call on Calendly. This helps you to filter the people who want to work with you and manage your calls efficiently. But why use a scheduling tool? It helps you filter potential clients and schedule call without endless back-end force email. How many times you need to say to a client, hey, what's your availability? And finally it's not available and you're not available. Just give a Calendly link and like that, he book a call at the time that suits him. Time management. Avoid to spend too much time on calls. Like that, it will allow you to focus on your project and business. Handling multiple calls. When things are going well, you can end up having between 1 and 6 calls a week or even more. Imagine you have 4 calls of 30 minutes each week, plus call from your prospecting efforts and call with your current clients. You will spend too much time on calls and not enough time taking care of your business and projects. Or you may need to recruit, but that's another topic. That's why filters are the key. If people don't fit with the filter you set, you cancel the call and redirect them nicely to another client. You can even get a commission of 10% for giving away your client. The people who fit your criteria will be high quality leads, and you will know that signing them will make you super happy. So here are the important filters to set up. So for this, let's go to Calendly. Me, I already create an event type. It's a 30-minute call, a discovery call. It's available for every people who reach me out. So I'm going on my page and going to booking page option. So this is the name. You also can set the time, name, and everything, and a small description. But the most important is this. Ask some question. Of course, you need to get the first name, last name, and email. This is a must. But first, you need to know what's your company name. Like that, you can do some research and know if it fits with your niche. The second is I like that the client give me some explanation before jumping into a call, because I don't have a call with everybody. I need to know that I like the project. After, I like to know when the client will be available to start the project. So I have 4 options: within the next 2 weeks, in the next months, in 3 months maximum, or no deadline precisely. Like that, if it's an emergency, depending on the work that I have, maybe I already can reject the project or give to someone and get a commission, or take it but take an extra for fast delivery. And another question is, when do you want this project to be finished? So I have 3 options: in 3 months, in 6 months, or this year. And why I don't set 1 month, for example? Because my goal is to take project with design and development, and this takes time, minimum 2 months. So I could put 2 months, but I want that people understand that they're not gonna have their website in 1 month, that I deliver in 2 months or 3 months maximum. So maybe you can set to 2 months, depend of you and the option you choose for your business. But me, I want to give a signal to the client that if you want something fast, this is not what we do at the studio. And another question is, what budget you have planned for this project? It's important to have an idea of what's the budget intention of the client. That's why I have between 10 and 30K, between 30K and 50K, between 50K and 100K, and more than 100K. No worries for the moment. No one choose this option, but we never know. So like that, I can see, okay, this is a project between 30 and 50K. This is really interesting. So maybe I'm more flexible on delivery criteria or availability to start. Why I start from 10K and not from 0? But actually I could start from maybe 15 or even 20, because I don't want people think and come for projects of okay, I just have 2K and I want to work with you, or I have 5K and I need no, this is not working with me. I want serious people with money, because I have a business to maintain, I have a family to feed, and I don't have time for not serious project. And also, generally, the client with low budget are the more annoying, because for them they are giving you a lot of money. They are really annoying on every details compared to a client who pay 30 or 50K. He will have other things to think, and it's you the expert, and he will let you know and give you expertise. This is really important too. And the last question is, where did you hear about us? Is something that I like to know, is where come from my leads, to know, okay, if everybody's come from LinkedIn, I really need to push my content strategy on LinkedIn. Or if no one finally never come from Instagram, okay, maybe it's time to give up Instagram. So this is important to know where come from your lead. Embed your Calendly link on your website or include it as a button. This makes it easy for potential client to schedule a call with you. If someone book a call with you, you will need to add in your inbound funnel. The inbound funnel is not a new database. It's, if you check here and you say open source database, you will see that it opened the project list. So it means that if I'm going to projects, this is the main database of inbound funnel. But it just is the same database with, as a filter, the status is contacted, second message, first call, and proposal sent. And you can see that, for example, here I have a company, Stripe. So now the status is contacted, so it's in inbound. But if I sign the client, so if I write as 1, if I'm going in my project list, Stripe is here. So now let's bring back to contacted and to my inbound funnel. So let's say I have this company, Stripe, who contacted me. In the field of technology, the global price for the moment I don't know. The timeline for the moment I don't know. You know, because they feed up the field on Calendly. You know the criteria. You can also see if there is an existing relationship. You can enter also the link of the person to contact, who need to contact this person. And this is other criteria to know if the client is a fit for you. For example, if their website is something really important for them, if it's the core of their website. If yes, it means that they're gonna have money to give you. If they have assets, I like to work when clients already have images or video or illustration, or I will propose them as a service. Or if they have a strong brand identity, yes, no, like that. You can already know what you can propose when you have a call with them. They have a strong identity? No, they don't have a good identity. So I can propose my service as a brand designer. Does it fit with my target client? Yes. And this is you can see the number of employees. And if you can find on LinkedIn the revenue of this company, it will help you to have a context for when you have a call with them and you talk about pricing. And you have a filter inbound, because if I'm going to outbound, we will see that it's the same database, so the project database, but just with a filter outbound. So for example, let me show you. I'm going to qualify this lead as outbound. It's gonna disappear from here because I have a filter inbound. Just show me the client project with the filter inbound. And now if I'm going to outbound, Stripe is here. So let me bring back to inbound. So use this database to track your leads. If you can see, for example, you have a lot of lead in technology, for example, it means that maybe you need to focus your content on this field. If you have if you attract a lot of clients with low budget, maybe because there is something that is wrong in the project that you showcase, or in your way you present your offer, or the topics that you talk in your content. You can see and discover a lot of things with this database. By centralizing client requests and setting up filters, you can efficiently manage your time and focus on high-quality projects. Using tools like Calendly and Notion helps streamline this process, ensuring you only take on clients who are the right fit for your business. Now it's to you to set up your own Calendly, embed on your website, and start managing those inbound client requests like a pro.